Breaking news, the search for missing toddler Shaylyn Ammerman comes to an end. Police have just found the little girl's body, making an arrest in the case. We have live team coverage for you tonight, and we start with RTV6's Chance Walser.
He just spoke with police about these breaking developments and joins us live in Spencer with what detectives believe happened. Chance?
We're at the Spencer Police Department now. Definitely a somber tone for this press briefing we just got out of. Police say just after 6 o'clock this evening near the remote area along the White River in Gosport, about 10 miles from here, a baby's body was found matching Shaylyn's description. They have made an arrest in this case at this point. Kyle Parker, 22 years old, of Spencer. It's unclear right now if he is a relative of the family or a friend of the family, but he is in custody nonetheless. The autopsy is scheduled for this infant's body to be done by the Owen County Coroner's Office tomorrow. And police in this press briefing stressing that even though there has been an arrest, even though a body has been found, there is still plenty of work on this case to be done.
Let me be really frank here. We've just started. Please don't feel like because we found a body and that we've made an arrest that this case is anywhere near over. This case is just getting started with more interviews, with more investigative tactics, with everything that we have at our disposal we will use to bring those who are responsible for this little girl's death to justice.
Part of the reason police stress they just started is because right now they still don't know how Shaylyn died. The autopsy scheduled for tomorrow will hopefully reveal that in the coming days. That then will hopefully give police more leads, more avenues to search as they piece this tragic story together. Back to you for now.
Yeah, just heartbreaking. Thank you so much, Chance. And we first spoke to the father of Shaylyn Ammerman yesterday after she was reported missing.
Yeah, our Jason Fechner spoke to Justin Ammerman on the phone about who else was in the house early Wednesday morning, and that's the first time we heard of Kyle Parker.
He came in and went to my brother's room, and he brought some alcohol over there, but
So Shaylyn had been at the house beforehand, and as far as you know, she was still there up until 8:30 this morning.
yeah.
And anything else about this guy that was over there in your brother's room?
I couldn't tell you anything else besides that, because my brother went in my room, got me. I was like almost half asleep. He woke me up and wanted me to come in there and drink with him, but I told him no, so I don't know really much about that Kyle guy.
Now tonight, I spoke again on the phone to Justin Ammerman just minutes before police announced they had found his daughter's body. At the time, he said police had just dropped him off a short time ago after being interviewed and given a polygraph test in Indianapolis, and that he had no new information for me. And he told me he had not spoken to Kyle today. We turn now to the suspect, 22-year-old Kyle Parker, arrested in connection to young Shaylyn Ammerman's death.
Call 6 investigates Paris Lubell has been talking to his sources and doing some digging into the suspect's past. I see you have a lot of paperwork with you.
Yeah, we've been going through it as a whole team today to really see everybody that was in that house, anybody we talked to, and then Kyle Parker when we had the information from him today. So we found out that 22-year-old Kyle Parker had quite a few run-ins with law enforcement over the past few years. Now, according to court records obtained by Call 6 investigates, Parker has never been charged with a violent crime, but he has been charged numerous times for possession of drugs and underage consumption of alcohol. In Monroe County, between 2012 and 2014, he was charged 3 different times with underage possession and consumption of alcohol. Then in Owen County, he was charged with criminal trespass and possession of marijuana in 2014. Then in 2015, while he was out on probation, he was charged and arrested again, this time with possession of paraphernalia and possession of a synthetic drug.
So we heard from police. They said that Kyle Parker is from Spencer, but you found out that he had spent some time in Gosport, which is where police found the body nearby tonight, right?
Absolutely. The records, according to the court records, rather, say that his home address was in Gosport for about 4 or 5 of those charges. So he's definitely got a lot of probably connections and family in the Gosport area, probably knows the area pretty well. But police did say they still have possible more suspects in this case, or persons of interest rather.
Right.
So there could be more people connected to this. We just don't know yet, and that's going to be part of the investigation process of just police looking at all these, interviewing all these different people they have to interview. We know those polygraph tests happen today, but it's just going to be a matter of time before they can piece exactly what happened together.
It's far from over, as they've said.
Yeah. Thank you, Paris. We will continue to follow this story overnight, and we'll have live reports starting at 4:30 a.m. on Good Morning Indiana. You can also find all of our coverage on tonight's arrest on the RTV6 Facebook page and on our app.